Fuck it. I think we should do it. The list is long, but mostly I can obtain myself. The most exotic... same state. The most exotic element I need your help with, Grace. What do you require? We'll need to make a brew that will help Queen whatever leave her body. We need a special kind of mushroom. It is distinctive, vibrant blue. It likes to grow in damp places. I'm sure we can find one around the castle. We will need to use the Herb of Grace or simply Rue if you prefer. The strong smell will remind the Queen while under the spell of where she is and what is happening. You won't get them from any merchant. The smell puts off customers wanting to buy other wares, so we will have to find one yourself. I will mark on your map where the agents are most likely to find it. Bluish leaves and yellow flowers. Likely need 2 vials of honey oil. You could get most of this. 1 mega swimmer siege. A gift to the spirits camp. Traveling merchants often sell much oils amongst the wares. Definitely be the egg, and we need 2. Eggs, don't be surprised even monsters want to have hairs, and so they lay eggs. People usually prefer to get rid of their creatures, not to keep the youngs around. Many people walk through your halls. I'm sure there will be someone strange enough to offer these, so not worry not. Serve as a gift. I'm not going to have the money for these gifts, probably, and half the shit you want. You find yourself a spell book. I thought you would be the one casting spells. Yes, but in good spirits will want to hear some of these things from the Father's mouth. Performance of ritual curses of healing. A renowned scholar in the field of alternative medicine. I am not gonna get a half of this shit. Oh my god. Grace, I've helped to build a man. His vertebrae was twisted. I managed to put them back into place. I've seen your hunter around our village. I'm guessing that the cat has been found, brought to you. May I have it back? Ah, of course. He was found dead in the castle next to him, no sign in there. Oh, how unfortunate. I was supposed we got dessert for stealing in the first place. Thank you for recovering. Thank you for the 11 supplies. I needed it. Your Grace, will you join my army? No, never mind. Is that you? What on earth have you done to your dress? Celia's like got a grown-up dress, so I wanted one too. Don't worry, Father. I don't have anything. I didn't do anything to my favorite blue dress. No, but you ruined this one. Did you cut it yourself? Did you even get scissors? Those feathers in your hair? I found some beautiful feathers in the gardens last week. I wanted to have a dress like Celia, but I didn't do it like she is. This fabric keeps getting in the way. You didn't cut it yourself, did you? No, Father, I'm fine. I just wanted to ask if it looks nice. Fine, you can keep it. You better explain this to your mother yourself, and I'm telling you right away, she's not going to like it. Why won't she? Because it's not becoming of a princess to wear a torn dress like this. Scuttle off, I have work to do. My family's screwed. Our village has recently been acquired by Lord Grego. It's used under the command of Lady Mesha, but now both the lords are taking taxes from us. They are sending soldiers to collect money every week, and we can't say no to them. We have been paying double taxes for a week. We try talking to the lords, but they ignore us. Please help. I don't have a general right now. I'd like to help, but I have nothing I can help with that one. My potatoes were stolen again. I'm sure someone's finding in their home. How else will they explain my potatoes keep disappearing? My grade 2. One of your hunters help with this? Fine. Yeah, we'll do it. Your Grace, we have found the Rendovian king, the monster himself. Gave him a bit of a beating for what he did to our brothers. Forgive my men, they can be heavy-handed sometimes, especially if wearing metal gauntlets. I gotta finally get a chance to talk to you. How many years has it been? I was afraid you would come one day. I didn't expect you to arrive as king with an army. Of course not. What are the chances that common thug would go after a king? But I managed anyway. We took heavy losses, but your army was dismantled. This isn't a happy ending for you. Before I send you off as the headsman, tell me. Why come here all of a sudden? Rodovia is engulfed in civil war. We have at least 2 madmen fighting over the resources. Our soil is not like yours. It isn't like yours. It's dark, hard. Plants won't grow like they used to. I offered a solution. Cross the mountain to find a new home. Some laughed, some chose to come along. 13 years ago, when you attacked us and put a blade against my throat, you must have known I wouldn't be able to keep my promise. You must have known I wouldn't have said anything for you to let us go. I was robbing travelers, never thought I would run into the royals on that trail. When opportunity arises, I guess one can get nifty ideas. Of course I knew you would not keep to your promise, but it gave me a spark of hope. Marrying a daughter from a royal family would mean Rodovia had a shot at success. I don't think you would have honored Gas straight away, of course, but I hope it would be enough to leave our cursed land at least. There was a witch with you back then. She cursed me if I didn't keep the promise. And she has a tendency throwing curses on people left and right. I wouldn't worry much about it. Angie likes to use this curse a lot. Never worked. The battle was fierce. That was quite welcome party you gave us, for sure. When we were crossing the trail, we didn't want to fight. You left us no choice. We used whatever we had at hand. Surprisingly, we did quite well. Definitely had surprising battle tactics I'm curious about. Let me get off the ground. Ah, that's better. Fire away. Tell me about the fog. Was it magic? Like I said, we didn't want to cause any harm. The smoke is a common incense. We'd hoped using a large amount would mask the passage. Naive of me to think that smoke would have lasted long enough to get through. We had hoped for the time it cleared we'd be gone. When we realized the smoke was about to vanish, we had to take out a different tactic. That's when we circled your men. The huge monster certainly brought a lot of havoc. Oh, you mean the transit bison? I realized that mammals are quite rare in your part of the world. They're big, strong. We normally use them for transporting goods. But it turns out, when properly motivated and strong whip in hand, they can act like pretty good cavalry. Never seen such fire magic. What was it? You mean fire flowers? We used them to welcome the new year. As nice as it was to watch them, we also had quite an incident with fire spreading out of control. I thought those drawbacks could work in our favor. And divisive, nearly. We had some creative minds on our side. The moment the battle started, our men tried to come up with something that would help us get through. I thought that this damn thing was a trap for whoever was inside, but there were plenty of volunteers. We let them loose and seemed like it worked well. I suppose the element of surprise did the trick. No other choice. You know you do the same ones. You're the ones you love. Let me go, and I promise it won't cause any more trouble. I don't want your daughters. Just remember that man is Rodovia. You let him go. Yep. I know the decision. You may go. You've had your share of suffering. I won't add to it anymore. People told me none of the 7 kings would grant us recognition. I suppose I should have known better. At least I was partially right. You were letting me go. I won't forget this. For us, surviving another day is victory. It seems Rodovia already managed to conquer Durian's heart. My daughter seems like a good fit for your, Celia. Yeah, of course it's your daughter. We're gonna have a dual queen. I just spoken to him, and to be honest, I don't know what to think. It seems that they just wanted to find a better way to live. Through war, they never wanted to go to war with us. They just wanted to see what was life on the other side of the mountains. There are feathers from, like, pigeons that fly in. He's not even a king. He just has people who follow him. And why did they attack? Well, I think they were just defending themselves. Oh, how could we have misunderstood his intentions? He wanted to take Lucilia to gain recognition from other kings. I let him go, and have the heart to execute him after finding this out. He said the witch used a curse on many people, and apparently it never worked. That's great news. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell if he was lying to save his own life. Your decision. We're gonna go ahead with the ritual. I gotta find the stuff. I'll just sit here. Always pigeons in their fucking mess. So I need to get the Rue, the Urban Grace thing, to the oils. I don't even know where the fuck I will find any of these things, but somebody's probably just gonna show up one day with them, or I have to actually look. What's the ritual curse healed by him? Alright, we got the book. Garden. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to click around and I somehow clicked the fucking flower. Alright. She just watches her dad disappear. Just goodbye. Your Grace, I've tried to help the church with moving the stone. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it. The horse was too weak to pull the cart, and we couldn't carry them by hand. It's gonna visit you about this. Oh, thanks. What the fuck? You really have outdone yourself this time, young lady. A bear? Really? Isn't he the best? This bear will grow and grow fast. Not a chance. But I already named him. Jack, he can help us get Lusulia back. God. I'm done with silly names. I'm all grown up now, so the bear gets a grown-up name. Bears are friendly and generally not dangerous if they are used to humans. If he ever becomes dangerous, we can always get rid of him. See, he's harmless to us, but not to the enemy. My God, he's just gonna tear her apart. Sure, you know what? You can stay, but if something happens, I will get rid of him. Okay, he's been destroyed by a mudslide. Will you please give us assistance? Our general will do what he can. Well, like, I don't even know where I'm gonna find some of that shit. Yes, he's so cool. I wish I had a pet like that. Where did she even get the ideas like this? I have no clue. I do have a favor to ask you. Please keep an eye on him. If anything happens, let me know immediately. What if he eats me alive? I'm not joking. I let her keep the bear. I'm not really worried. Look, I even let her. I did invite someone, but it didn't matter. I don't have anything to say to him. I know I let you keep your bear, but you really ought to be very careful, and I'm not joking. Anything happens, you run straight to me, you hear me? Nothing's going to happen. Yes, Your Grace, I will come straight to you. I found this book, about bears. Can I borrow it? Of course you can, Pumpkin. Take any book you like. Is it safe? It's absolutely fine. I will pet the bear. Good bear. Oh, boy. Wife, our daughter has a bear. I haven't seen her. Why? Well, don't be mad. Oh no, what has she done now? You know what she's like. She's been looking for a new edible friend since Luli left. I think she overdid it this time, but I didn't have the heart to tell her no. What is it? She brought a bear cub into the castle. What? Are you out of your mind? This is dangerous. This is not happening. Hey, calm down. It's just a cub. It's not dangerous at all. He might be nice and cute now, but wait till he grows up. We will have the guards keep an eye on him. At least until after the battle, then we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna happen. She is dead. Yeah, the bear is sitting on a bear rug. We'll be fine. And why I came here, it's not where I wanted to come. Alright, well, I got the bright blue mushrooms. I just gotta hope to get the eggs and the oils and stuff. I don't even know where the oils come from. Assuming traders. Not that I have that much money. Oh, we are screwed. We're not gonna... I mean, luckily we will get an army, but I don't know how I'm gonna handle this army. Extra grain and wheat. Oh, thank you. Good people. Successfully found the village. I must report it turned nothing but ashes with a final blow. Good for you, Hunter. Thank you very much for your help. Sadly, we're unable to move the stones into town. There's too bad. The wheels of the cart kept breaking because the path is very rocky. The horses. Unfortunately, we've already used up all the resources we have. Would you mind Kingdom's support? I don't have 28 gold. The Kingdom resource is very tight. Oh, don't give promises to them, god damn it. Like, look through all the things we've done. I send the hunter there next. Your Grace, a little bird told me that is seeing someone she's not supposed to. A little bird? Is it that another agent? Birds, spiders, but not ghosts. Ghosts don't exist, I hope. In that case, I feel obliged to inform you, Your Grace. I think this is enough royal work for one day. I will now make my leave and play some games. I not have a feeling about this. Your Grace, my village was plundered by some animals at night. I would have expected wolves, but all the nests were still intact. I risk them, perhaps one of your hunters. Fine, I'll send a hunter. I'm gonna have to recruit some of you guys that I keep helping at some point. Damn it. Bring the burning and drowning of Mazana to welcome spring. Our village annual contest. Oh, I know. The rest of the king himself would like to judge which Mazana would be the best. Yes, why not? I can do that. There was something I came to ask. We have had a very bad year. We were wondering if you could spare some resources to build the best one out there. Jesus Christ, 20 supplies. Just use hay. When next year. Yeah, maybe next year. There's always next year. Oh, God. I'm gonna lose my mind. Our village, or our kingdom may die, but god damn it if I if they're not gonna die happy. What is she doing here? Maya's not supposed to be in the castle. I love her, father. Oh, it's true. With her I feel safe, I feel alive, and I feel like I belong somewhere, and if I'm not with her, I miss her so much I can't stop thinking about her. I wonder where she is and what she does, what she eats. If that is love, I don't know what it is. I want to see her every day. I want her to come to the castle whenever she wants. I can't have her away from me. You want her to live in the castle? Well, no, it's fine. I want her to be able to visit more often. This explains why you two have been spending so much time together. What do you have to say? I didn't mean to storm in here like this. You promised me it's fine if I come to the castle. I do feel the same about your daughter. I don't think either of us planned for this to happen. It's just the more time we spent together, the more we felt each other. I don't want to cause any problems, but I do wish I could see her more often. Very well. Hey, return to the castle whenever she wants. I wish your sister had the same freedom. Just make sure she doesn't do anything silly and keep an eye out for her. Also, here's Lucilia's present. It might kill you. Good luck. Just like, goodbye. Good luck with this. Oh, wife's gonna be pissed at me. Hey, honey. I found those two playing in the gardens before. I haven't had the heart to ask Maya to leave. I'm a little worried. She's from Rendovia. What if she's planning revenge? Don't be silly. They wouldn't stand a chance. I think we were too harsh. As they said, they are in love. In love? With a girl? Yes, I think so. At least she can find someone she can love. I wish Lucilia had that freedom. I want our girls to be happy. See, now if we start thinking like, oh, we just want them to be happy, it's going to be a trap. It's never that easy. It's just not that simple. I don't even have the supplies to reinforce everything. We are struggling. I mean, at least we have a reinforced wall and hot oil. That's about all I've acquired. But supplies are dwindling. Okay, so we need to call this King Summit. This will be our last chance to talk to them before the battle. If there's anything else you need to do to fulfill your request, now is the last chance. If you haven't spoken to Verity yet, you should invite him and let him know what your decision about his offer. Rather, I don't... 1,000 people, but I've already said it. Just run away together. Well, it's a good thing I just agree with it. Well, he's not going to be happy, but I'm not going to let him because they're already doing their thing. Most of showing is easy to locate. Here it is. Thank you. It said to find multiple, but I guess whatever. We only needed the one, not multiple. Okay, so a special thing, collection of magical rocks and crystals I've been gathering for many years. Some are covered with local riverbanks. How will I know if it works? They will be really truly believe in it. Fine, show me what you have. I don't have the money to be taking these things, and they're not anything I need. Bulbs, ointments, potions, whatever you roll, 5 pulls apiece. I think I needed, Bentony oil? I can't look at my archives. You know I need mugwort oil. No, it was oil, right? Bentony oil? I don't remember if I needed 2 of... I think I need 2 of one of these. I just can't look at my archives when I'm buying for this ritual. Ritual ingredients. Let me just double check here. Two Bentony oils, so... That's all he has. Yeah, I gotta write it down next time. For some reason, I just assumed I could look at it while I was talking to him. Well, I'm broke. There's something wrong with the horsekeeper boy. He twitches, jumps all the time. He thought it was because he was a little energetic. But now it's getting a little worse. On top of that, you don't know how to speak. He just mumbles things under his nose. We try to we throw a huge tantrum, punching everything in his way. We try to give him healing herbs. We pray every day, but nothing's happening. I'll send the witch. Try. Hello, peasant. Woodstock food supply is gone in the river. We have no choice to ask for your source. I'm afraid we're dealing with a water monster, a water sprite. We hope monster would do more damage with just supplies. I don't have... No, I can't. Can't help you with that, sir or madam. I'm literally losing out on some help. Well, you can't please anybody, everybody, and I definitely have not been that great towards it all. Found this. Here's the herb of grace. Got the book. Oils. Now the eggs we're gonna need from a merchant, and I don't have a merchant. I'm gonna end up having to ask for a loan again from a fucking banker. And that loan was only because of the goddamn dress. Alright, we're gonna have to build up gold, so my guys are gonna have to be out of commission for this day. So we're gonna really be disappointing people, but I'm gonna have to take an increase in gold. Grace, your hunter got lost in the swamps. We were waiting for him to return with news, but no sign of him. That's so good. I'm sorry for Grace. Hope he returned. The royal hunter couldn't deal with the Jaros. I don't know who can. Good thing it wasn't me who went after him. Good. We may have lost our hunter. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggles. Offer the best prices. 28 gold for 22 supplies. No. Your Grace, fight in my army. You healed me, Your Grace. Now that I'm fit of 20, I'll help. Oh, at least I got 6 more on my side. People are village. They can't stop coughing. They lose their breath. Vomit. Entire village. Disease contagion. Everybody itself home. Need to do something. Well, I have nothing. Can't help. I'm sorry. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you. I came from True. As you know, we're holding an annual burning of Zeta, and we know your resources are limited, but please, Your Grace, could you spare us some supplies? We have lost people because our villages support us, but our children would love it if we won for once. And with you, we would have a chance. I don't have anything. I can't help right now. We'll never win this. Your daughter, Lucilia, was accused of treason, blasphemy, and witchcraft. Lucilia plotted against her own husband, the king. Lucilia committed the act of blasphemy by publicly criticizing God's work, the will of the church, and purposely avoiding participation in ceremonial events. Finally, Lucilia was found guilty of witchcraft, occult rituals, and potion brewing. He was also found guilty of helping the enemy by magically letting them win a battle through collapsing of the mountains. Not without great grief, I feel obliged to inform you that after many long debates and attempts to expel the devil out of her, it was deemed necessary to ultimately cleanse her body by flame and praying to God to forgive the soul. Oh, good. It's not possible. And to pass out again. There goes our daughter. Oh, why? Why? Gods, I thought he'd lost you too. I'm here. I don't know what to do, what to say. Our Lucilia, it's gone. It wasn't just a dream. How did we let this happen? Ivo will pay for all he's done, threatening us, attacking us. No, he's paying for this. I thought the Rendovians were a band of barbarians, but it turns out they were more civilized than the royal crowd. We need to focus on advancing an army. We will retaliate, but it's not like we can chase after them. We will have to wait for him to come. Will you please stop? Our daughter is gone. Would you please think for a second? I'm just filled with anger. How are you feeling? I'm trembling. I don't know how we can ever get past this. You have to tell them I can't do it. So they don't know yet. They probably know. You've missed some things when you fainted. They will let you know. The advisor took the letter. He said it's for the best. I hadn't seen it all. You must tell me. How did she die? What did he do to her? You have to be honest with me. You mustn't lie. You need to know what happened. I need to know what happened. She was... I will pronounce her a witch. Tell me. He claimed she was a magical nature. She was burnt alive. This is more stress for the baby and everything. That's why the tiara... Tell them they can all go to hell. Get rid of everyone in my chambers. Yes, Father? We need to talk. I know, I guessed. Everyone rushed to help you when you fell off the throne, and then... I heard Mother scream. Everyone did. I have never heard her like this before. I've been told a letter arrived. I knew it had something to do with what happened to Luli. She's gone, isn't she? Yes, she's gone. I could have stopped this, you know. It's not your fault. You had no choice. Everyone knows this. I was only one responsible for all this. He needs to pay for it. Tear out his guts if only I got a hold of him. It's not like he's any taller than me. I could easily get him. Sad. Feels like the whole world is spinning. Father, please tell me we will avenge her. I will regret this, I promise you. With my 214 army. I see how Mother is holding up. She's devastated. Everyone is. No clue how we're gonna do this, but we will. Yeah. Don't worry. At least I have 30 gold in my pocket. Here, Lusulia sent you a present. Father, what happened to our Luli? There was screaming, you were on the ground, and then Celia told me to come back here and wait for you. She gave me Lusulia's tiara. She said it came with the letter. Luli never parted with it. It was her favorite. I wasn't even allowed to touch it. Please tell me Luli is alright. Father, please. Your sister is gone. I never let her know all the things that happened, all the agents. I was supposed to tell her of all of Celia's secrets. How can I do that if she's not here? This isn't fair. You're right, it isn't fair. But there's nothing we can do about this now. You have to be strong. We all do. I will try. What happened to the cat? Did he just murder that too? What do I do with her tiara? You know what? Keep it. Lusulia would have wanted that. It sounded like she said E. cola. I have to see Mother. Tell her it's going to be alright. You're very strong. We will get through this. What about... Don't leave the bear unattended! Good bear. Good bear. Hey. See you later. It's like, so how are battle preparations going? I don't know what to say. Does anyone know what to say in a situation like this? I can barely even see my youngest daughter because I didn't even realize she was there. Can we just have a little silence just for one brief moment? You've been strong enough for all of us. Anyway, things are expensive. I have my hunters back. That's good. I'll keep a general. I gotta have some money just in case I gotta pay for the eggs and shit for this ritual that'll probably kill my wife and send my guy in even more despair. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to get out of bed today. I don't think I'm ready to deal with this. I've tracked down at last. His tracks led me to woodlands I've never been. There was some sort of mushrooms all over the woodlands. I started hallucinating, seeing tracks everywhere. I was wandering around for days before I got out of his trap, but I did that. Glad you're back. Have some rest. Bring your skin. My wife said it would make a nice scarf or something. Thank you. Good. Now I have the skin. We have heard about your princess, Your Grace. My heart goes out to you. Oh, she did have a knack for fashion, I tell you. I used to wear scruffy old rags, but she helped me pick out the right dress for my bosom. Ever since, people have certainly taken notice. It's a great loss for us all as she's gone. Please accept our condolences as a small gift. Thank you for the 4 food. Our whole village this morning, Your Grace. We have heard many people say good things, Jesus, about Princess Ozulia. I have experienced her good heart once myself. We met at a market. She is not only polite, but she left an extra coin, too. We're sorry to hear she's gone. Take this. It's a shame, Your Grace. I only met the princess out in the field. My cart got stuck in the mud, as that's the case, as is always the case around here. She had her horse lessons, and instead of just passing by, she stopped and helped push the cart with her guard. She was so young, she didn't deserve to go. Certainly not like this. I don't deal well with these things. Take this. A great loss for us, Your Grace. I once bumped into the princess in the halls when I was seeking audience for you. I got scared she would have my head off, but instead she said there's nothing to worry about and wished me a nice day. I have brought you something. It won't bring your daughter back. Perhaps it'll brighten your day a little bit. Sorry to hear about your princess. I'm her friend. We often walk the gardens together. When the boy I was courting broke my heart, I cried for days. Princess Cecilia was kind. She always sent me silly little letters to cheer me up. She helped me get through a tough time, and I found myself a man for a life at last. I hope your family finally gets some rest when this is all over. At least I didn't pay for the day for those guys. That would have sucked. I only invited the one guy, and he only came and I just told him to go. I didn't have anything to say. The only people I can invite really is things that are... I don't have to do that inviting stuff right now. How are you? Well, at least you're here. That's all that matters. Take the hunter out for the day. Well, I'll take the witch out for the day. Our village has been flooded again. Our huts have been destroyed. Some barns went into the river. We've lost many animals. Expected water spite for sure. He's been harvested wild. All right, Your Grace, don't worry. Chickens, cats, a dog, and even a sheep once. Did that help? No, but we do have a better idea that will work. We need a cow, Your Grace. A cow to sacrifice by a river. What monster would not be satisfying with an offering that large? Of course, the witch. Why can't I just send the hunter? I'm not giving you stuff for a cow. Get out of here. Hello, peasant. Will you join in my battle? All the village will fight alongside you. Thank you. I need all the help I can get. Your Grace, we found those fleeing soldiers from the Redovian army. We've got them chained up at the castle wall. You should come deal with them. Yeah, I know about the thing. I don't sell your typical wares. 5 gold apiece, huh? Ah, those eggs. Which I need 2 of those eggs. Got that, got that, got that. Okay, I think that's everything. All of this and see what I have and have not done. Wish there was a bit of a better way for me to search if I helped them or not. Okay, decide not to get involved. Lost casket. I do that. I already forgot who I helped and who I have not. Help with that. A hunter I can send, so... Mudslide, flooded village, I don't think I can help with that. Bolties, I don't think I help with that. Back, we did help with that. Hunter, go ask. Gotta do what I can. They're responsible for killing our brothers on the battlefield. We should have no mercy for the enemy. Let them taste their seal. They haven't had honor to fight till the end. They fled like cowards that faced their fate. But we should have them now. We can show them our justice. I really need to know what's right for the kingdom here. Each king will know if I go against them, who will refuse to support accordingly. Let them go. Our land has seen enough death. Death of barbaric scum. You led their people into our homes. They eat our food. They walk our roads, hunt in our forests. Okay, our children can't sleep at night. They're scared of men. They are not our enemies. We need to focus on what's in front of us and not be stuck in the past. We'll make sure you get something for your troubles. Yep, be unhappy. I'm not pleasing you. I got a fucking war to deal with. Yep, let's hope that whole thing works out. The King's Summit. Let's keep it short. I suppose you all heard the recent events here. People talk, news spread quickly. I aided the Redovians when they came asking for help. Forgive me, Edric. I had no heart to do otherwise. My soldiers tracked down Redovians who fled the battlefield. I had to let them go. When I looked at them, I saw fear and I saw despair. They knew they'd lost. They were in an unknown land far from home. They were kids not much older than your boys. They didn't fight to conquer. They fought to survive. I didn't have the heart to take their lives. My men also brought me their king. He was beaten so badly he could hardly move. Defenseless and broken, he explained to me why the Redovians are here. Life isn't easy for them just as it isn't for us. He's a father just trying to defend what's dear to him, and that's what he has left. I spared his life that day. I made a decision, all which I am ready to face the consequences of. So I leave the last two decisions to you two. Will you help me repel from the gates? You've saved many lives. I know it was a tough choice, but we'll gain from it. The fact that you saved them all gives a hope for our future. It brings me joy there are good men amongst us willing to stop and listen, try to understand other people. I do not have any doubt about giving you my armies. I will be on your side. You have my full support. Side of the just. Now you're joining a dead man. 5 weeks from now, you'll be both eating dirt. I won't give the Redovians any slack. I'll make sure my borders are strongly enforced. You not listen to NIMBY-PAMBY righteous bunkum? I don't care. I got somebody's support. At some point. Really need money because I gotta start saving up money for one or two of these upgrades. But doing this, I'm limiting my ability to help people, but you gotta get some money. Told villagers you want to see him regarding the call of arms. Yep. Yep, thank you. Grace, we investigated what was causing the epidemic. It turns out the village upstream is throwing up all their waste in the river. Trying to tell the people they won't listen. They don't care because they have clean water. Your Grace, please, we need your help. I'll send the general to help. Why would the king himself send for me? Will you join my army? Will you join my army? You complained about my twisted back. Yes, I suppose I can help. She's like, damn it. Like, can you please see me in the guards when you have a little while? What is it? Just come to the guards, I'll explain. Our pastor is sick, has a high fever for days. We don't know what to do, Your Grace. We know what else we can do our weekly readings. The gods send for us to hell if we don't do it. I don't have the witch, and 20 gold's kind of hefty. But, I'm gonna have to say no. You're gonna have to figure something out. Your Grace, I know these are difficult times. I came from Branca. You must know that we hold the contest. If you help us to supply the contest, we'll share the profits with you. How does that sound? 25 supplies again with you guys. I can't help you. Can't just throw my supplies willy-nilly. We're gonna be under siege. We need the food. What's going on? I'm leaving, Father. Me and Maya are going to travel the world. She already has been seen half of it, and she wants to see the other half with me. You're too young to leave. You let Lucilia marry Ivo, a royal prince. How did you end her there? That's not fair. I don't want the same fate. How is my way of life worse than being stuck with a monster? Lucilia didn't get to choose, and she wasn't happy. If this decision is going to end well for me, at least I will die satisfied knowing it was my decision. I thought that maybe Maya was born on the wrong side of the mountains, but now I realize it was me who was born on the wrong side of the castle walls. This life is not for me, and I'm not who I am. It's not who I am. You know more than anyone, Father, that I'm not suited for castle life. I don't want to follow rules. I don't want to attend banquets or wear puffy dresses. I want to ride a horse, see the world, and explore beyond these walls. You help me what I can do. I'm not left, Father. Please don't close these walls around me. I have to go. She's waiting on the horse outside the castle. Go on, then. Make sure you say your goodbye to your mother. It would break her heart if you didn't. Don't forget to send a letter to your father sometimes. At least let the writing lessons not go to waste. Stay safe. This battle we may die, but at least my daughter will go out having fun. Nothing can stop love. Well, you're by yourself now, little one. Your sister left the castle. She's going to be traveling the world. Why would she leave me? First Lily and now her. Why is everyone leaving me? I'm not leaving you. I'll never leave you until I die. It's not your fault. Celia just wanted to see what else is out there. We'll miss her a lot, but she promised she'll visit us. Fine, Father. You just promise you'll never leave me. I promise. But now we just set up for a bad ending here. Hey, you want this present that might get you killed? I'm already losing all my daughters. She ran away with Maya. I just spoke to her. I don't know how you could let her just leave. She's so young. How is she going to manage without us? Where's she going to sleep? Where's she going to eat? I don't know what I'd do out there by myself, let alone a young girl like her. It's what she wanted. She's a smart girl. She knows she hated it. You know she hated it here, and she would never be happy marrying some prince or king. I just wanted her to be happy. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am. But keep her here just because I'm worried would be very selfish. She knows where we are if she needs us. Besides, she's with Maya. That makes me feel better. I never thought things would turn out this way. I know, sweetheart. Me neither. Maybe if my ball sack would stop shooting women. Yeah, but it was on better terms than if they just booked it without my blessing, I guess. I'm gonna have to go without a little bit longer, but we get 70 off of this, so yeah, give it the scarf. Force gates. Be pricey, but I gotta start getting some of these things upgraded. People tell me Ivo's army is about 2 weeks away, Your Grace. His army is about 5 weeks away, which means we won't be able time to meet You should be able to wait it out until they arrive. Hopefully we can surprise him. We need to put as many resources as we can. We got 2 weeks to prepare. Wanted. Anyone who sees a witch called upon to contact the nearest guard post. Such outposts are unreachable. It's deemed fair to prosecute such individual personally. Women living alone on the outskirts of town and villages are particularly suspicious. Women with black hair are also most likely for evil practices. Also women who are exceptionally alluring. Another sign of a witch is to keeping pets, be as in a fox, squirrel, or black cat especially. Witches and any diabolical practice are forbidden and will be met with death by hanging, cleansing fire. Only God can judge them. Using Lasuli as an example to follow. Does he not have enough? No, I get back on your throne. Bear in the council chambers. What is happening? Servants have heard noises coming from the castle chamber, but everyone is too scared to go. Let's go, quick. Sorry, sir, you'll be on your own. Is my daughter dead? Oh. I'm fine, Father. Everything is fine. We were just playing around. He was too big, and he didn't notice he could run it. Didn't notice he would run into things. We need to put him down, Hunter. No, he's not dangerous. Please don't kill him. But you won't get another chance. One more accident, I'll put him down. I'd rather just lose my other daughter to a bear. Oh, God. Anyway, what do you want? Our village was abandoned. There are no more crops growing on our land. We were forced to move. My wife and 3 boys thought to move town and try our hand at the market. Solar tools, food, we've been begging village. So that's such a difficult start here. Don't have a general available, and I don't have money to help. Sorry what happened, but I can't control the roads. They're always full of vans, and they're mainly waiting for merchants. Try to offer some services in the fields. I'm sure a local farmer needs workers. Or at least I tried. Remember when we had like 20 people liking me, and now it's just dropped because I'm like, I gotta start going into defensive mode now. I built it up so I could lose some of that. I knew the hit I was taking. The bear is growing pretty fast. Don't go in the council chamber until the servants have tidied up. What happened? Is she alright? She's not hurt, is she? No, sweetheart, everything's fine. They were just playing and knocked over a bookshelf. He's knocking over bookshelves now? Next time you'll push her down the stairs. You need to stay calm. The baby's almost due. How can I? My daughter's playing with a bear. That's fine. You worry too much. No, you can't blame me, though. When the newborn is here after the battle, I want this bear out of here. We can find another cat. Why didn't we just find another cat? He's made a lot of mess in here. Your Grace, I promise this will never happen again. He just got so excited. It's actually pretty funny. No, it wasn't. You both scared me so much, and your mother's worried about you. I managed to convince her to let you have the bear for now. I know you don't have many friends here in the castle, but that will change. You will see. They just all seem to pass away. Am I a bad friend? Of course not. Your animals are just extremely unlucky. I'm taking very good care of this bear. Look at his shiny fur. I brush it every day. Yes, he's a very handsome boy. He is going to get murdered by a hunter. Bear won't hurt her. That's what you think. Can manage. Just we're down to weeks here. We're very short on things. Things are not good. We got some food stashed. Yeah, I've spoken to villagers waste in the river. They weren't happy about this. They were nowhere else to throw their waste. I run a little business. I exchange or sold some supplies. 15 supply or 25 supplies for 18 gold. Money would help, but I need the food. Can't throw wasted onto our path. Can't throw it into the river. What on earth are you expecting me to do with your Grace? Keep it in my house? Get in the woods. Take it in the woods somewhere far from people and tell everyone the king's orders. Come on with a better solution. Grace, we are ready for the contest. Come over here already. Man, imagine if I helped them. We tried our hardest. You know, we built our hay like you suggested. We didn't have many resources, so we just used grass and some old fabrics. Grace is built very modest this year. We didn't use any resources we needed ourselves. Our children had fun making them, though. Give us an old sword, because this year's winter was very tough on us all. And they're all amazing, but the winner is... which one do you guys like the best? Because I don't know. I don't... Red, yellow, or red, orange, or blue. I'm gonna say blue's got the most unique one because it's got a weapon. These two look very similar. Yeah, I'm thinking blue because these are just too similar. At least this one brought a sword to the fucking dance. Yours is the most creative one. Congratulations. Thank you. We knew we deserved this. Thank you for the incredible time and participating in your contest. Let's run in and say goodbye to winter. Your Grace. Part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold resource to rebuild our home. Our general can help. I can't be giving up my money, but I can give you my general. You're gonna be have to stay with your mother, so you are gonna behave. Why do we have to stay with mother? You just do. No negotiating. Will we have an army at our doors? An army? I haven't thought of that. I don't think we could fight an entire army. I've only trained him to fight secret agent. Oh, my pumpkin, I love you. You know. I'll come and see you later. Take care of your mother. We have a war. Your bear can go out and fight. Do you want this? Of course I do. I just feel that we need to try. I'm a little scared. Trusting a witch with my life, who knows what the ritual's going to do. We don't have to do this. Yes, we do. There's no other way to make sure we have a son. Or you could die from it. We really won't have anything. How are you feeling anyway? Horrible and heavy. I can't wait for this baby to get out of me. I've done everything I could. We can count on the army to help us. I hope they can make it on time. We also reinforced the castle. Hopefully it will last a little longer. We have enough supplies to last about 3 weeks. I mean, it's so big. How can we ever go to defeat him? Battle of Rendovia was nothing but pure luck. When it comes to when they come to the gate, you know the first thing they'll do is come for us. I'm terrified. We will win this, and once we do, we're going to take a long break from all this. We're going to go on vacation. Maybe go to Hawaii. Have a Mai Tai. I don't know. Drink a Bloody Mary. Eric and Queen decided to perform a ritual hoping that it would bring their heir to the throne. Oh, God. I don't like how this is going. Do we have all the ingredients? Yes. Pass to me the mushroom and brew, and I will make the potion. Can we? And now it's more of a paste, but it should work the same. Oh boy! Give it to the queen. Give it to the queen when you're ready. We can start. We must want to flick through the book before we start. Familiarize ourselves with the requirements. I left it for you on the chair. Don't read books. Just start. Performance of the healing. Is there anything about getting in hair? It sounds like what the witch is talking about. This is to look after the women and midwives. They're always come in the form of 3 spirits. A little girl, a young woman, and an old hag. Visits a newborn 3 days after birth. They decide the future. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to. The fate. Good idea to ready gifts and feast upon their arrival. 3 days after, I don't think we'll be able to do anything after the time. Child's birth is a risky venture, but successful, they might help with more than just the future of the fate of the child. Instead, it can affect the characteristics of the newborn, such as type of color, hair, eyes, or even sex. The following condition must be before successful. Oh boy, hold on. Not time. It is not yet time for you to come. We beg. I'm just writing everything down. Forgiveness. Calling upon you. The child of her womb. Her womb is yet unborn. Gonna have everything that he says about this, just in case I'm needed. We ask you to give us what we desire. Let the sky turn red and the water twist black. Let the mountain break under the manhood of our child. Let the child, the grown and old, come to us to do our bidding. I must warn you, this is a theory once heard at the bottom of a jug, and no written text describes practice. Interesting. It does, however, come from a trusted source, a lifelong friend of mine. Therefore, I decided to include it in this book. Disclaimer. The author and publishing company of this are not responsible for any side effects or damages caused by the incorrect performance of the rituals. Alright. That it? It's pretty much what we did. Interesting read. Just give the page to the queen. We can do this. All right. I'm ready. It's gonna go bad. Take this, my darling. It's a paste. It will help with the pain going. Is this going to work? It will. No. Oh, spirit guides. Oh, Rod Zantz. This child is yet on board. We ask you to join us. We ask 3 favors to the unborn one. Your grace, the words. It is yet not time for you to come. We beg this for calling upon you. The child of a womb is yet unborn. We ask to give us what we desire. Let the rivers turn red and the waters twist black. Let the mountain break under the manhood of our child. Let the manhood of our child. Let the young, the grown, and the old come to do our bidding. I must work you. Okay, okay, we did it. I thought this was meant to be painless. It is. She's just not with us anymore. Is she dead? No. Her mind is elsewhere above the pain. The body may and probably will be troubled. It is you who must be strong now. Worry not, good spirits, as we bring you gifts. 2 Bentoni oil for the old one. Two. Okay, let me just make sure. 2 bet oil, old one. Mugwort, young woman. 1 egg, little girl, and 1 for young woman. Of a young woman. Let me do it in order. Which one was the old one? Elderly woman. 2 Tony oil. Mugwood for the old woman, or young woman. Girl. Egg. What was it again? I got it. Yes. Deputy's guess we're not calling you in vain. Do I see? Is that? Repeat after me. Just write everything down. Decide, pick it. Va Futao's Fury. Never mentioned about this. These didn't go as planned. We have to improvise. Okay, don't worry. I got this. For IVS 2O me. IVS 2O me. Ring de Choli das Ursi. Might not have been it. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, a baby. It worked. The spirits were kind. We did everything correctly. It's a boy. The mom's dead, isn't she? I don't know what name. I don't want him to be me the second. But I don't like it. Ernest. His name is Ernest. He'll live a... Fine, Edward. My prince is never my first son. Here, hold him. Oh, I'm here, darling. Did it work? You scared me. Yes, look at him. Well, she didn't die.